Well, I haven't seen this particular section that you just read now, but based on what you have read, I think it's a good place to start. One thing I believe is that, legislations and in governance, you don't president where he said they are approaching this matter in two phases. There's going to be one part is going to be constitutional amendment, and then the other part is going to be the Act of the National Assembly. So I believe that as we unveil the state police framework, that with the Act of the National Assembly, if there are other areas that we may not have satisfied in this initial stage, the Act of the National Assembly we may go back to the National Assembly, and through Act of National Assembly, we may be able to close those other gaps. But I believe that there has to be enough guardrails to ensure that we do not replicate Nigerian police at the state level again, because Nigerian police has its issues with the citizens. The citizens have not really been satisfied by the work they are doing. And we saw it manifest itself during the NSAS protest, where young people came out to talk about how they are being victimized and how they were being terrorized by their own very police. And some of those issues that are raised are still unresolved. I've had people talk about secondment of Nigerian police officers to become commissioners of police at the exclusion of other security agencies, including intelligence agencies. I don't think that that is the way to go. It must not be the prerogative of officers, both serving and the retired Nigerian police officers, to be seconded to these state policies, because they will transfer the same culture at the Nigerian police to the state levels. And besides, like I stated earlier, we live in a hybrid threat environment. The crimes that we face today are beyond setting up road checkpoints on the roads. They have gone digital. So we have to ensure that the state police that we are putting in place are state police that are robust enough to be able to deal with issues of terrorism, banditry, insurgency, financial crimes, economic subversion, including even geopolitics, international politics. It cannot be, business as usual, and the same experience that we have had with the state, with Nigerian police. So the idea of secondment of Nigerian police officers to these state policies, I have an issue with that. It should be open. There must not only be Nigerian police officers who should head this state police until such a time that state police people have lasted long enough to be able to produce their own leadership. You see, the success of the state police depends solely on the culture. And that culture is the culture that has to be built now. If we build a wrong culture now, a culture of impunity and a culture of corruption in the state police, it will take us a long time to be able to correct it.